You know what being thirsty gets you? Your trade rescinded from the trade deadline. Yo, and it's not funny. It's not funny. It's funny as hell. It's funny as hell. All right, jokes aside, a trade deadline deal that was set to send Charlotte Hornets center Mark Williams to the Los Angeles Lakers in exchange for the rookie Dalton Connect and other pieces was rescinded today. Well, yesterday, because it's depending on what time you're watching it. It's just might be.
And why did not this trade? Why didn't it go through?
Malika, sources tell me that the Lakers have failed Mark Williams on his physical exam. I'm told they found multiple issues in that exam, and it's about the extent of the injury of what they got and what they found. And in that exam, clearly they found some issues, and people have talked about his back being an issue. I'm told that that was not the reason of the failed physical. So they found a couple of other issues in his physical exam that they did not expect.
So the thing that you thought would be the problem for him wasn't even a problem for him. He had a litany of other problems, right? That a real GM that would have took his time to figure out what the problems were would have figured that out. But since we have Pelinka, who is so thirsty to get a trade done due to the fact that he has the stigma of just sitting on his hands, that he quickly and efficiently made a trade that resulted to nothing. Now, I made a video, right, not too long ago on YouTube that says Pelinka needs to get fired. Probably somewhere, right? Which was funny. It was great. It was a great moment for me because I was able to explain in vivid detail all the things that Pelinka did to this point that made me feel that he isn't the person to trust with Luka's future. Now, y'all were like, man, you need to relax, right? I need to relax, right? Look at the trade right now. So the trade itself don't look bad, right? So this was the trade. The Lakers got Mark Williams. Charlotte got Dalton Connect, Cam Reddish, the 2030 first round pick swap, and a 2031 unprotected first round pick. Really, calm down, right? Calm down. You look at the stats, right? Dalton Connect is like what, scoring 9 points a game, 3 assists, less than 3 rebounds, less than an assist, but he's played 48 games. Where Mark Williams is scoring 16 points, 9 rebounds, shooting 63% from the field, but he's only played 23 games. Right on. Is Mark Williams an offensive talent? Absolutely. Can he cook? Absolutely. Can he play defense? Absolutely. Mark Williams is somebody who you can definitely have on your team that can make things happen when he's on the floor. When he's on the floor, Mark Williams is not on the floor. And from a team that already dealt with a big, that already had a situation like this, who was never on the floor, who had pretty much his best year of being on the floor last year, you would think they would make better decisions when it comes to having an act. Last year was 76 games, was the most healthiest year we've ever got for Anthony Davis. And then this year he's following up with a pretty healthy year, but through his career has not played a full season. Now, the thing about Anthony Davis that puts this to rest, right? That makes you feel a little more comfortable with him being on the floor is that he's actually productive. He's super duper productive. And you can't argue with that when he's averaging 25 and 12, right? But what you get with Dalton Connect is a person who can actually spread the floor on a consistent basis, right? You get a player who can shoot all the time, right? Has explosive games. One game he had 25, another game 37, another game 34. He's a fast break threat, a backdoor threat. He can shoot not only off the dribble, he can shoot off the catch, he can shoot off the screen, you can run him through motions. He's fearless. He's fearless. This is the problem. Because we were so thirsty to get this deal done, right? Now we're out of time. We can't make any trade to upgrade our roster, and we're stuck with Hayes, Christian Wood, Vanderbilt, Markieff Morris. I'm trying to think. Rui Hachimura, And then LeBron, if you want to count, as our big rotation. That's our big rotation. Now we don't have an actual pick and roll center. Who the hell is going to guard Giannis? Who is going to guard Jokic? How? With minutes and stuff like that. Go get Dwight Howard. What do you have to lose by getting Dwight Howard? At least giving him a 10-day. Why not? Why not go to get him? He plays defense. He's a pick and roll big, right? And he has the know-how and the experience of guarding Jokic and knowing how to be an irritant and being a defensive player of the year. He's older. So what? So is LeBron James. But let's at least look at that. This is my issue with Rob Pelinka. He's so thirsty to get a deal done because he hasn't done anything at all. And that y'all willing to accept whatever y'all want to accept. That he overlooked the fact that this big man has not played at all. He has a 20-game season, a 40-game season, and I think it was like a 19-game season. Mark, he's never played even half a season. He's been in the league for 3 years, sure. But if you look at his actual career, he's pretty much a rookie. The combination of Luka, Austin Reeves, who just dropped 45, and Dalton Connect is going to feed the hood for generations. Nobody got the sauce. They don't got the sauce. They don't understand. They don't got the sauce. And y'all sit there and let this man Pelinka make decisions for y'all. Keep going ahead. Playing around. It's on you. When this all happens and he fucks up Luka's career, it's on you. Don't look around for nobody else. Don't come back to me and say I was right, because I was right. It's on you. It's on you. You think a real GM would have paid attention to his injury history? Would have looked a little bit more into that before he went to get a big? But you know, that's your boy Pelinka. That's your boy. All I gotta say is Dalton back. Dalton's back, baby. He's back. And we cooking. I'm gonna let this rock. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If not, you got a problem with it, you don't agree with what I gotta say, then leave it in the comments. Let me know how you feel. If you want to really say something to me personally, then you can join us on Point A, Point B every Tuesday and Saturday at Shatter Network on Twitch. You'll see the link in the description of the YouTube page and down the video, below the video, right? You can join, you can come and watch, or you can call the number that's going to be on the show and join the show and talk your stuff to me directly. I would love to hear what you got to say. You ain't got to keep all that bad breath by yourself behind a keyboard. You can actually say what you got to say. And Hey, man. Here we come, playoffs. Let's see what we can do with a buyout market. Let's go, Pelinka. Oh, man. This is a locker room.